Some girl came up to me the other day and told me I had a gay face.
Are you serious?
A gay face.
Are you sure it was your face and not like the way you walk or your voice?
No, she said it was my face.
Or the way you dress?
I think that's enough.
Okay.
I just felt weird because it was like I literally have a scarlet letter written out on my forehead that says gay, and I've been trying to figure it out for the last 3 days why exactly she said that.
Maybe she thinks that you've had like lip filler or something.
Straight guys can do lip filler.
I know, but then they end up looking a little bit gay. And not that gay people have a look, but like they just care a little bit more about their appearance.
Okay, that's what I came up with.
Yeah.
So
maybe you're just really put together.
Yeah, my conclusion was that it was actually a compliment. Do you know when people say something and you're like, this is actually a compliment, I just have to read into it a little bit more?
Yeah.
She was basically saying, you take such good care of yourself that there's no way that you could be a straight man. And I think that's fair.
Are you sure you weren't like smiling and she thought you were just really happy? Like,
this
gay
ain't
means happy.
This ain't the 1950s, girl.
Yeah, but gay means happy. Like, what if she meant it like that? Because sometimes I say gay and I mean it in like, oh, they look really happy right now.
I swear to God, if you pull out these word of the days one more time, was gay one of your word of the days?
No, but up until the other day, I thought gay just meant happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, yeah, I did look it up and it does mean a man loving another man.
And that makes us happy. Some of us.
Yeah, and so I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Is this your coming out?
I've already done that. I've done all that.
Okay, I wasn't aware.
But thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it as a compliment.
I think it is a compliment.
It probably means my Real Actives is working. You guys know, they probably owe us like $100K worth of ad space.
Probably like more like $1 billion.
I keep
dollars
talking
Not
about
cents.
Real Actives, Alex Earl's new skincare line. I guess it's not new anymore because I've been on it for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, all of these allegations of being gay started after I started using their products.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse.
Well, do you want people to know you're gay when they look at you, or?
I don't want people to assume.
Okay.
I want it to be like, oh, is he gay? Is he not gay? Like, will he, won't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And why do you feel that way?
Maybe it's internalized homophobia.
You don't own a home, though.
True.
I guess that is homophobia then.
Speaking of home.
Phillip and I went home. I have some big news I need to share with you guys.
You always have big news. Every week it's a big news, breaking news story.
This is called selling yourself. Sometimes you sell yourself short. I sell myself way too high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always make a bigger deal out of things than they really are.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to haggle with you. Get the price down.
So basically, I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 3 years, and I finally introduced him to my parents. Isn't that crazy?
3 years? Are you embarrassed about your boyfriend or are you embarrassed about our parents at that point?
No, I don't even know why it took me so long. I think I was just like, I didn't realize we'd been dating for so long. And I was like, oh, you should probably meet my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought him home to Ohio because obviously we're from Ohio. But I was a little nervous for him to meet all of our siblings because Phillip and I we have 6 kids in our family. And imagine like walking into someone's house and they have 4 brothers. Like, that's so intimidating.
We are quite the intimidating bunch. We're like the Brady Bunch if they were a little bit more alpha.
And like 6 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
I think our average family height is at least 6'2", 6'3".
Mm-hmm. We could be a basketball team if we weren't so
smart.
Yeah. And like glued to the books like Elmer.
Yeah, we were like just totally like reading and totally nerdy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, we played a lot of sports, but none of us were really good at it.
We played sports like pretty lackadaisically.
Yeah, like our parents made us play a sport every season.
Mm-hmm.
And none of us cared. None of us were like, yeah, this is actually really fun.
And low-key, my seasonal depression was tied to what sport I had to play.
True. I was like, oh, I have to do volleyball this season.
I know. We're like, that's why I'm depressed. It's not because the sun goes down at 4:30.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
true.
mean? But I was super excited for him to be home.
I know.
I feel like you've been like tattering with the idea of bringing him into our space for so long. And I think he did a really good job and he made a very good first impression.
Well, the thing is, like, when you introduce someone to your family, like, I think it's so intimidating going into a big family because you're like, I have to impress so many people. And if one person doesn't like me, you know they're going to talk shit and get everyone else on board.
Mm-hmm.
And our family is really talkative. They're kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just a little nervous for him, but he did it like a really good job.
He impressed me. I think he impressed everyone.
Yeah.
I heard no bad things. And I think you found a keeper or you got a catch. I don't play baseball. That wasn't one of our sports.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, valid.
Yeah. I think our family, like, I don't even know where you were the whole time because I brought my boyfriend to like my old high school. I brought him to my old college because the reason we went home was for our brother's graduation. Where were you the whole time? Because I was like introducing him to people right and left and all my friends from all these different phases of my life, like my hometown friend. And I honestly didn't know where you were the whole time.
Girl, you have my location shared. And first off, if you're bringing your boyfriend home, we're roommates already.
Yeah.
I've already met the dude. Okay.
The dude, he has a name.
Reese. I've already met him. I don't have the obligation to spend my whole trip home, which I very rarely go home while you make your introductions. I've already met all these people. It ain't interesting to me. So I went on my own little adventure and I think that's fine.
What did you do?
What did you do? What are you, my mom? I'm just kidding because I love my mom.
You're kind of getting like really aggressive right now. And I'm really frightened because you could kill me if you wanted to.
I have road rage or roid rage?
You have roid rage because I can tell you've been getting way bigger. Like your biceps look like medium now.
Oh, are they medium?
Yeah, like they're getting there.
Okay.
And I was a little concerned, and I was gonna ask you if you're using steroids, but I didn't want to like pump your ego the way you pump your weights. Allegedly.
That actually is where I was. So while Caroline was making all these major introductions with all of our family members and her friend from home, I was going on very long walks. I've become a very big walker.
Okay.
Because I discovered walking with music. A lot of people overlook that. You know what I mean? You can strut. I'm not walking, I'm strutting.
Well, we shouldn't promote music. We should promote the podcast.
Okay.
So listen to our podcast.
Yeah, I was listening to our episodes on my long walks. So there's like a Planet Fitness probably 4 miles away from our house. And there's not enough cars when we go home for us to each have one. So every day I would walk there, which took me about an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm. Dang, you walk slow.
I still have my Planet Fitness membership because I got it in like 2017. So like I'm grandfathered in. So my membership is like $5 a month, which if you look at inflation, that's pretty standard.
Yeah,
the $25 a month they charge now.
Yeah.
So it was actually funny. I got to Planet Fitness on the first morning and I went to the locker room. I like just instinctually pick a locker out of 100.
Okay.
Right. I open the locker. I find a shirt that I had lost. It was still there from when I went in December.
Are you serious?
Which tells me two things, right?
No one goes to Planet Fitness. Their sales are dropping.
I was going to say no one cleans the Planet Fitness bathroom because my shirt, the locker doesn't lock. I never bring a lock to the gym. I just trust people. So it shows that no one wanted to steal my shirt. And it also shows
that you had bad taste because no one wanted your shirt.
That's what I was going to say.
Really?
But I was going to flip it, meaning I have good taste because no one in Ohio thought my shirt was cool.
Oh, yeah. And if no one in Ohio likes your outfit, that means it's a good outfit.
Mm-hmm. That means someone in LA would be all over that.
Yeah.
But it was honestly like, it was great news because at my gym in LA, people are known to steal clothes out of the lockers, especially used ones, and like sell them online. So like this was great.
And I think if they knew it was your shirt, they definitely would have sold it because they could get at least like $5 more for it because you're like an influencer.
Mm-hmm. Somewhat.
Yeah. You're a supermodel.
Somewhat. And so then I also spent Saturday morning. What were you doing Saturday morning?
I was at the farmer's market.
Okay. Yeehaw.
I was trying to make my boyfriend think that I had like a really like cool life, and I was showing him all these places I'd never even been before.
You
were like, let's go here.
You're like, here's the farmer's market where like my mom shops for groceries, and like
he's like, show me around, and I'm like, I don't even like know where I'm going.
Were you like when people used to visit the Soviet Russia in like the 1980s, and they would put on a whole show for the visitors to show that they were doing well?
I think that's what they do in North Korea.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
You were like...
And I hung out with my friend.
It was damn near the Truman Show, girl.
It was.
You were trying to make your life look interesting.
I was.
But Saturday morning, you're going to find this funny. You're psychotic.
So funny.
I am.
That was so funny.
I could laugh for years. My brother's friends with a realtor, and we went on house tours.
Do you want a house tour?
No, I already went to a few of them.
No, but you keep like and it's so awkward. And I told you we have to stop bringing up my viral audio. Like today, I'm doing a house tour because we all know none of you losers will ever be invited there. I told you I never want to mention it again on the podcast, and you keep bringing it up.
I know, and I only bring it up because it gives you that credibility and it gives you that credence. Yeah. And like I think essentially, if you were the sun, I would want you to shine 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
trying
if
to
I
bring
were,
that.
but sometimes I do feel like if I were the sun, you would be the moon because you're always trying to block me.
Mm-hmm. And I control the tides because I do order all of the detergent for our apartment.
That's true.
Just because you're really bad with that stuff.
Yeah.
But I kid you not. The houses in Cincinnati are actually very bougie, or at least the ones that I saw, and they're all like $200,000
Are you serious?
dead. And I was thinking, I was like, you could buy a house for $200,000. You can get gas for $2. You could get groceries for $1. Like, it is literally like 1950s prices. Like, everyone's complaining, oh, like, I want the life that the boomers have. You just got to move to the middle of Ohio.
I know. You guys could actually have a really nice life if you moved somewhere less cool. And then the perk of that is that you got to be the coolest person in that city.
Literally.
That's how I always feel when I go home. I'm like, I got to be the coolest person here.
That's very self-centered.
No, I think it's like very self-righteous, if anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that word, righteous.
I know.
Do they have that word for left-handed people?
Leftists. I think it's like liberals.
Oh, like, yeah. Love that.
Wait, we can start calling Republicans righteous, like self-righteous, because isn't that like a
The
negative
right
thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Wait,
I'm
you're
kinda
on to
smart.
something.
I know.
should put you in a political theory class.
I'm okay. I hate conspiracies.
I love them. I'm in one. So yeah, we did house tours. One of the realtors was actually pretty mean.
Yeah.
Like, I know I walk in and they don't think I'm a serious buyer because of my gay face. But we walk in, we're like touring the house. The realtor doesn't really ask us any questions. She's like some blonde girl in kitten heels. Literally
Whoa,
painted
dude.
gold.
She seems cool.
I think she spray painted them herself.
The shoes?
Yes.
Wait, were you looking at houses because you were trying to get us to move there back home?
I was looking at houses because I honestly just wanted to stay away from ours because it was so many
crowded.
people. It was all about Reese. Like, where's my time?
I know. That was actually so annoying now that you say that. Like, it was all about him. Like, Reese, what have you been up to? Reese, it's like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm your daughter. Like, talk to me.
Can you stop talking about your boyfriend for 1 second because I'm trying to finish this realtor story.
Okay, go for it.
We mentioned to her as we're leaving, I'm sorry, we're not interested in this house. We needed 5 bedrooms and there's only 4.
Ugh.
I hate when that happens.
No, I know.
And we mentioned that we're actually going to go to a estate sale instead. Mm-hmm. And she said, good, then you'll actually be able to afford something.
She said that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
But then she realized that, like, she phrased it horribly and she tried to, like,
go back on her word?
yeah, she tried to step back or whatever in her kitten heels. And I'm
she
like,
tripped.
I wish. But I was like, there's no excuse. There's no coming back from this. And I slammed the door as I left. But I'm kind of beta. I did say I was alpha before, but I'm pretty beta. So I'm lightly shut
You know
it.
what? You should. She doesn't even know that you have like one of the most successful podcasts in the world.
Which
she would have made a lot of money on that sale, and she's a bad saleswoman.
Which is why I think our podcast should support a video because no one knows what our face looks like.
I know, like we should start recording it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It can't just be the audio.
I know, because we're too pretty that like we're doing an injustice for everyone and to ourselves, because I feel like we could get way more views, even though we're already like a top podcast, if we showed our face.
Which is what I'm saying. And who knows?
Maybe one day we will.
Maybe one day we'll set up cameras and actually record this.
Yeah, exactly.
But for now, we actually had quite the time.
Yeah.
I did end up meeting back up with you, though, when we went out, which
I
was
know.
fun.
Every time I go home, I warn my boyfriend, I'm like, my family likes to have fun. We're German and Puerto Rican. That's a crazy mix. And we went out. I don't know. What did we do? We went to the club in Ohio. And what's crazy about going to the club in Ohio is that there's like zero, like, you know, when you're dancing at the club and because we're so tall, everyone can see us.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Like, people there aren't as, what's the word?
Dancy?
Like, no, they're just not as like stuck up as people in LA. Like, everyone's just like, okay, like whatever. Where I feel like here, it's like you don't know if someone famous is in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if people are like judging you for having fun.
Oh.
Because you know, like people that like can't dance, like they'll judge you, and you're like, well, I'm just like having fun. Like maybe you should learn a few things.
Oh, so you're saying in LA people dance to be seen, right? But in Ohio, people dance to dance.
Well, I'm saying people in LA like maybe judge you for dancing. Like they're too cool for dancing.
So they're like Judge Judy.
Yeah, and it's like you didn't even go to law school, chill.
And you don't even look good in robes.
I know, like it's hard to pull off a robe, especially if you have curves. I would know. And yeah, you're not doing it justice.
Justice.
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
You went back on you are making metaphor after metaphor.
Simile after simile.
I've been trying to improve my metaphors like a
butterfly
improves there.
What are you trying to get at?
I'm trying to make a metaphor out of the situation, but I guess it's over your head like a butterfly flying away. Oh, got him. But I like it. I liked it. Going out in Ohio is so fun because at this point we don't really know anyone. I mean, you may run into someone from high school, but the chances are low because everyone moved away.
And everyone that like recognizes us, like wants to say hi or like follows us, they don't actually think it's me. And everyone that does say hi, they're like, what are you doing here? Like, no one actually thinks it's me. They think I just look like me.
Okay, first off, you started the sentence recognizes us. I thought this was going to be about both of us.
Yeah, both of us.
Then you say, they don't recognize me. They don't follow me. They don't know who me. Me. This is a group effort. This ain't about you. And sometimes people do recognize me too.
No, I think it's better when we're together because they recognize us because they're going to be like, oh, she looks like him. Oh my God. And he looks like him. They has to be them. You know?
It's like when the Olsen twins go out in public. It's like if there's only one of them, you're like,
is it her? I don't know. And which one is it? And sometimes people get us confused. They call me Phillip.
It can be quite the Confucius.
Yeah, Confucius.
Anyways, so we go out one night and then the next night we go to a Cincinnati Reds game, which, have you guys been to baseball games? They're actually
so boring.
They're such a snooze fest. I would say the best part about going to a baseball game is
leaving.
The second best part is going through the gate, like getting a beer and finding your seat. But once you sit down, you're like, okay, what do I do now? Do you get that feeling?
And I think you're supposed to watch the game, but like I don't really know.
Did you go to college football games when you went to OSU before you dropped out?
I usually was too drunk from the tailgates to make it. Like I bought tickets my freshman year, and then I was always intending to go, and I would just like be like, oh, I just want to go home and sleep, because usually the tailgates were at like 7 a.m. So I would go home and sleep, and then I made it to one game only halfway through, and it was a stupid game. Like they were playing like a dumb team that was like not even good. So I was like, this is like a waste of my time.
Well, my theory about why men love sports so much is because
you and your theories.
It's an excuse to drink. It's like church with the wine. Literally, guys like going because they can get drunk with their friends. They don't really care about the game. They just need something to talk about.
And they also like wanna see what their life could have been like
if they were a professional athlete.
Yeah, because most guys like played sports but weren't good enough, and they're like, and then they like to judge those guys. Like, I would have caught the ball. Like, catch it. It's like, no, you're like, you have a gut and you're like 50 now, so I don't think you actually could.
Well, so if a straight dad's idol is a sports icon, who would yours be? What's your equivalent?
Like a supermodel.
Oh, do you ever watch supermodels and you're like, I could do that better?
No, because and I don't even watch, like I've met them, like Heidi Klum, and I was like, her aura is amazing, like she's cool and she still looks great. Oh, Bella Hadid, she's cool, she's really friendly, she looks great, like she's actually nice to talk to. Athletes, after they quit playing sports, like unless they make it in the Hall of Fame, like no one actually knows who they are. And
their brains are busted.
I know.
It's like you after a math test, like there's nothing going on up there. They use all their energy to catch the ball or to do the problem. Was that a dig?
No, it's okay.
And you're actually good at math. I shame you a lot for like not being smart because you dropped out of school, but like you kind of know a thing or two about around the classroom.
And speaking of dropping out,
speak about it.
We went to our brother's graduation on Sunday. So like we were in Cincinnati for 2 days, and we went to Ohio State for his graduation. And at his graduation, they were like, okay, any alumni, anyone who graduated, stand up. And then my parents looked at me and laughed. And they were like, haha.
Wait, they laughed?
Yeah, mom was like, this is so funny, haha. And my dad's like, you should just stand up. And I was like, but I didn't graduate, so I can't. That's because I'm an honest person. And you know I'm honest because I tell you I'm honest.
And you can't lie about being honest. That's the one thing you can't lie about.
Yeah.
Because you can lie about being humble. You can lie about being rich. You can lie about being famous. You can't say I'm honest and it not be true because it's implied.
And you can't lie about being pregnant because that's really messed up. Yeah.
Well, I don't think I would ever do that. Would you?
Like maybe. But no, I wouldn't
in
because
the
I'm an
right
honest person.
situation.
Yeah.
If you needed to trap Reese.
No, if I needed like a seat on the bus. But then in this day and age, like guys don't even give up seats for pregnant women. Like what losers?
I know. Low-key, I'm scared because I never know who's pregnant on the bus. So I always just sit like out of the way because I know no one's going to walk up and ask for my seat.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can't like ask for a pregnancy test when you're on the bus.
Yeah, you're like show proof.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, you can't, like that's really messed up.
That's really messed up. I guess they could show the ultrasound.
That's true. But most people don't have that till like they're about to give birth.
And most people don't have the experience to actually accurately read an ultrasound. Like you have to go to school for that.
I know. And it's also crazy. You have like a picture of your uterus. Like people are like, oh, that's like literally your insides. That's so weird.
That's how I feel about x-rays.
Yeah.
It's like that seems a little bit invasive to show like my whole body.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Now that you say that, that's actually more intimate than like anything.
That's more intimate than like nude photographs.
No, I know.
Because it's like even further down in your skin.
I know. It's like your partner doesn't even see that stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, we went to the graduation. It was really cool. I went to Ohio State, so I was a little triggered when I was there just because it was fun when I was there, but I kind of just wanted to leave and move to LA. Like I was like, oh gosh, I just want to leave. I went to the old place I used to live at. I showed my boyfriend everything. He was like, whoa, this is really cool. And it's way nicer than you described.
Was it weird, like showing him a part of your life that like he had never seen before?
Yeah, because obviously he looks at my life now and he's like, oh my gosh, like she has everything. She has this like crazy successful podcast. She has this really cool family. She has a really nice car, a rocking bod.
Crazy apartment, 4 stories,
amazing
downtown
personality.
LA. Yeah,
Like
this
a
crazy
podcast studio, like
yeah.
50 million friends.
100 million in her bank.
She rubs shoulders with celebrities, but then...
And she ain't even a masseuse, a celebrity
I know.
masseuse.
And that's crazy if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But she, like, it's crazy him seeing the life that I left behind because it's like in another universe that would have been my life.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it made him realize that I'm a real person and I'm not just like this like perfect little doll.
You're not, they say don't meet your icons.
Mm-hmm.
And for him, he had done that until he saw that you actually came from nothing. Like Charlotte in her web, like her web wasn't always there. They had to build it, and the pig had to become friends with her.
Yeah, and I had to build up my life from nothing.
Yeah.
But it was kind of crazy. It was crazy that my brother just graduated. I was like, that's crazy because I view him as a 12-year-old.
Oh.
Like in my head, he's always like a little kid. I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck?
No, seeing him graduate and being like, okay, my little brother is gonna go out into the real world made me really nervous.
I know.
I was so nervous for him. He was really excited, but I was just like, I didn't feel that for anyone else.
Really?
Only for him. I think I just feel protective over him. I was so nervous. I was like, the real world's a scary place to be.
Yeah, and it is. Depending on what part of town you're in.
Yeah.
For sure.
Literally.
But I think it was cool that like it's kind of crazy that like every time my boyfriend wants to see our family, we have to fly there, and he has to spend like 3 or 4 days with them, and then we have to come back. But like his parents live in LA, so I could just go and pop in for a couple hours and then leave.
It's not a casual thing.
No, it's not casual at all.
Not a casual thing.
And that was my first time experiencing that. I've never introduced my parents to anyone, not even like my famous exes or whatever. And obviously I wouldn't introduce them to situationships or like guys I had crushes on.
Wait, this actually might be a good opportunity to like maybe talk about one of your famous exes.
Yeah.
So like,
well, I don't want to brag. Like, I don't know if we should go there.
Well, you can give a hint. Just like your most famous ex in your phone.
Well, I deleted his number because he wouldn't leave me alone after I broke up with him.
What does it rhyme with?
I just feel so awkward like talking about it.
I'll make a hint about it.
Okay.
His last name was a show that we mentioned previously on this episode.
Well, you're going to have to give me a hint because I actually don't know who you're talking about.
The Blank Bunch.
The Brady Bunch?
That's his last name. Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's
Sorry,
so embarrassing you're bringing this up because I wanted Alex Earl to have her moment.
Yeah.
And I didn't want people thinking I was like a mistress with Giselle because obviously like I look like the younger Giselle and I just didn't want to make it a thing. Mm-hmm. And people are going to be like, oh, you're closer to his son's age than you are to Tom's age. But like, to be honest, like, yeah, I did. And I thought it would be weird to bring a 50-year-old guy home to meet my dad when my dad's pretty much his age. Mm-hmm. You know,
and our dad he'd be like, who's this nobody?
Yeah, my dad would be like, okay, cool. Why? He would beat him up probably. Mm-hmm. And then he'd probably try to toss football with him or something, like a real dad would.
And it's like
with their son, future son-in-law.
It's like, you're gonna buy me a ring when you have like 8 Super Bowl rings.
I know.
It's like, girl, just use one of those.
I know, exactly. And it's probably worth more money.
And that's why you said no.
And it's way more my style.
Like, how would your ring
just, like,
that he would propose with ever live up to his Super Bowl accolades? You know what I mean?
No, and it would go with my taste, and it's like gaudy, and it's just like, I wouldn't want to take that away from him. And he proposed with just like a regular schmegular ring that was worth, I don't want to like brag, but like $2 million. And I was like, I'm okay. Like, I just don't think this is the life I want to live. I want to be the star. I don't want to just be your new, young, hot piece of ass. Yeah, wag.
And they call them wags because they're like dogs and they just like follow you everywhere,
Yeah,
and they
I'm a
wag
puppy
their
dog.
tail. What does WAG actually stand for?
Wives and girlfriends of professional athletes. And then I started getting accusations that I was a wag, and I was like, guys, like, this is just like too much for me. Like, I just can't handle this. And I didn't like the spotlight in that, in the sports world, because all of his fans would just call me like ugly and a gold digger. And all of my fans were like, she's so beautiful, you know, like, and I didn't want to marry someone or date someone that their fans like hated me. I don't want to be like a Hailey Bieber.
Well, in that way, you would be like Franz Ferdinand, because you would start a world war where with your fans fighting his fans.
Yeah. And obviously I have way more fans than him, so it just would have been like, we would have dominated them. And obviously women are way better at comebacks than men. Men are just stupid, to be honest, where women know how to hit where it like hurts deep. So I just didn't want to start like World War III. Like, I was like, we're not going there. I can't marry you. And then I met my now boyfriend, and he got the privilege of meeting my family. And I think he was so lucky to be able to do that, because he's the first man I've ever brought home. And I think like
maybe the last.
Yeah.
The last.
Yeah.
Which
like,
I almost want to shed a tear.
Really? Crybaby?
No, I'm just getting allergies from this.
Really? We need to get
studio.
an air purifier.
Yeah, we need an air purifier at Stat, which like we're working on a partnership with Home Depot.
Yeah. We don't want to brag. I feel like it's a bad omen to like tell people like if we haven't signed a contract, like who we're working with, but we do want to just give a shout out to them.
Well, can I give a little glimpse into the new campaign
you
want us on? So they're releasing a new line of gardening tools. So they wanted us to be the face of the hoe campaign. Yeah. Specifically you.
Yeah. And I just think that's good, because I have a hose at our apartment. I water the flowers. And I like to work in the yard sometimes.
And you have a lot of the same attributes as a hoe, the gardening tool.
They're skinny. They're long.
Skinny.
They're tall. They
are very efficient.
Yeah.
And they are beautiful in the way that they are simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, they're definitely the most beautiful gardening tool.
So that's like on our radar.
What was the slogan again for it?
Your mom's a hoe.
Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking.
Because they wanted like a Mother's Day campaign. I think we're a little bit past that, but maybe for next year.
Yeah. Or you could maybe they'll have you in the next one. It could be like, your dad's a hoe and it's for Father's Day.
Yes. Wait, that's a good idea.
And they also were like, oh, you guys don't actually have a home. So like Home Depot was like, we're not going to work with you because you don't have a home. And that was the setback on that. But now that they know you're homophobic, I think that whole campaign might go out the door completely. Yeah. So maybe should we edit that out, or should we just
I think we should keep it in, because I want our audience to know when we have failures as well as our successes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if we show because like with the Depends Diapers campaign, like that obviously was a smash hit. Like they put us up on
Times Square,
on bulletin boards,
in
across
our diapers,
hospitals everywhere.
Yeah.
And so with that win, we also need to show that not everything works out every time for us.
Exactly. And that's motivational for you guys. And we don't want to call ourselves a motivational podcast. We're more of an aspirational podcast, but we just want to be transparent with you.
Like glass. And they also sell that at Home Depot for $8 a square foot.
Yeah. Pretty cheap. It's the cheapest one out there. And that's standard. And they also price match. And the terms and conditions are that you have to own a home if you want to shop at Home Depot, and also use the code Caroline and Phillip are a hoe for 50% off your next hoe rake.
And you have to at least be straight presenting, so no gay face people are welcome.
Yeah. And that's just for their own branding thing. And to be honest, it's kind of crazy that they like want to work with us, obviously, if we both have gay face.
It's like Brandy Melville hiring like someone who's not size 0.
Yeah. Like if Brandy Melville were to work with Ashley Graham, that campaign would be a smash hit, but I don't think they're open-minded like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they're not open-minded to make clothes that are for all sizes because they're frankly lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like if Skims was to work with OJ, because as we know, Skims is a type of milk and OJ is a type of juice.
And like obviously those are completely different beverages.
Mm-hmm.
So that just like wouldn't work.
So like in this situation
Mm-hmm.
where we just have brainstorming sessions where we go back and forth and figure out how companies should work, I think it shows that we have a lot of business acumen, and I think you could pass as someone who did graduate from Ohio State with your business degree.
Agree.
Yeah.
And I also do want to say one more brand that we are in the talks with is, like I mentioned in a previous episode, Rogaine. And they want to work with us because we have such nice hair. And I think that looks good for their brand. And we're just trying to be transparent. We just want you guys to know that like neither of us have used Rogaine, but we are good like models for their brand because we're aspirational.
Would you think Sofia Vergara's ever used Garnier Fructis?
Or Skechers. I think that's her new thing right now. Like, I don't think that girl, she wears 5-inch heels.
Yeah, she don't wear
She
no
should be the face of the
Skechers.
Ho campaign for Home Depot. A compliment.
Yeah.
She's like,
Tall and thin.
yeah.
And she is very efficient on Modern Family.
Yeah. She runs in those heels. That's really impressive.
Speaking of Modern Family, I think I'm at the age where I want to start watching Friends.
Oh my God, thank God. I thought you were going to say you want to start a family.
No.
And I was like, oh my gosh, please don't do that yet. I'm not ready to be a young aunt.
You know what Friends is about, though?
Yeah, I have one in Ohio, my friend.
No, the show. It's about a group of 6 queer,
Yeah.
like 20-somethings
that
living
live
in New
together.
York.
Yeah.
And for me, basically in the first season, they're about 25, 24, 25. And so I think if I start the first season this year and like track my life as the show progresses, that'll help me keep like a good baseline of where I should be at.
And I heard that 2 of them are siblings, like Ross and Rachel or something. And I think I've seen the show maybe 5 times, so I'm not that familiar with it. But like I think Ross and Rachel are siblings, so like we could learn a few things about sibling dynamic and how to live close to your sibling and still not hate their guts.
But I think Ross and Rachel actually dated on the show.
That show promotes incest? That's disgusting.
I thought it was progressive for the time.
Yeah, because I guess it was like the 90s.
And it did numbers in Alabama and Mississippi.
And that's like the markets you want to hit because it's really underrepresented in today's media.
And it's right by the Gulf of Mexico. So it's a great shipping route.
Yeah,
that we can't like let go in terms of geopolitical politics because we all know how that's going.
Yeah, and
Crazy.
I wish, and I think I know how it's going, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. But like, what about Friends? Like, makes you want to watch it?
Well, like they just have so much fun. They're so silly with each other. It shows that life is just kind of one big experience and that you never know where your life is going. At the beginning of the show, Rachel's a waitress. And by the end of the show, she is on a plane to Paris.
I heard she's a mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the end of the show.
So like it's in the cards that I might become a parent if I follow her footsteps.
Yeah, if it's that apparent to you, then maybe you could be a parent. If that's what the message you take away from the show.
And I think everyone takes away a different message.
I agree.
Right?
Like for me, I like watching that show because it makes me feel like I'm successful.
In what way?
Most of them aren't really doing anything with their life. And I think that's like comforting for like a lot of people to watch. But to me, it's kind of crazy that they can live in that apartment, like all the girls. And I think Phoebe has never had a stable job in her life. So that goes to show that there is like hope, but also inflation has crushed us all and that we're never going to be able to live that life because the gas prices are so high and because of the tariffs.
Well, I was going to say, when you hear about celebrities and what age they were when they got famous, doesn't it make you feel a little bit better? Like,
Kind of. It depends. If they were a prodigy, then no.
Well, Kim Kardashian wasn't a big name until she was 27.
Are you serious?
And you're about to turn 27.
Who's Kim Kardashian?
She's the girl who did the champagne butt photo
Oh my
shoot
gosh,
with
that
Pop
was
Magazine.
her?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Iconic. And she wore Marilyn Manson's old dress.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I heard she ripped it because she had such a fat ass. Wait, that's kind of cool. That's really inspiring.
She got famous when she was 27. Lana Del Rey got famous in her late 20s.
So she's 50 now?
Something
She
like
looks
that.
great.
She looks really good.
And she can tour? That's great.
With her, like, ankles and legs, like, she's
They
still
hold up.
walking. Yeah. I will say Britney Spears did get famous when she was 15, which is
Yeah.
a little bit more of a downer, a Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
But maybe that was a little too young. So
I agree. It's definitely too young. I don't think you should be famous till you're like 45 when your brain develops.
Well,
But
your
then-
brain develops at 25.
Are you serious? So my brain's fully developed right now?
Yeah, that's all you got.
Is this what I have to live with? You still have like 1 year. You have like 5 months.
I know.
When's your birthday again?
I'm not telling you.
Cool.
It's none of your damn business unless you're going to get me a gift.
No. I hate the pressure of getting like birthday gifts.
I know. It's like, wait, can I actually ask you a question?
Okay, and I was also going to say what I was going to get you for your birthday.
Okay, well, fine.
I was going to get you all the Friends shows on DVD because I've seen them at the thrift store a few times.
But I don't have a DVD player. And I think that's kind of a requirement, a requiem for a dream.
Well, you know what I did?
What?
Is I would put I would go to the library when I was little. I would get movies. I think this is illegal. And like music. And I would just either like copy the disc, like burn the disc to another disc, or I would download it to my MP3 player.
So for my birthday, you're going to get me a chore to download all these discs to the internet when I could just pull up Netflix or Hulu, whatever that damn show is on now.
Well, I'm doing you a favor because it's free, but if you want to watch Hulu and stuff, you're going to have to pay a subscription for the rest of your life. So actually, I'm helping you save money in the long term. Just think about it like in the bigger picture.
Okay.
Sometimes you think so limitedly, and it's actually really annoying. And I didn't want to bring that up now, but like you got to open your mind.
Girl, I've been opening my mind. I actually have some very open news about how grandiose the damn universe is, if you want to hear it.
Okay, well, what were you going to say?
Oh, I mean, the moment's passed.
Wait, no, say it.
It was
Say it, don't
it was a
spray it.
moment and it passed. I don't like it's gone. It's gone with the wind. Have you
Okay.
ever seen that movie?
No.
It inspired my friend to be a meteorologist.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because of the wind.
Was your
Clouds.
friend the girl in Mean Girls that like when she touched her boobs, she could tell if it was going to rain or not? That would be, if she is, I need to have a word with her. She's my inspiration. She's an icon.
I need to see what her boobs say about climate change. Like,
They're probably huge because
like how
climate change is impending. We're doomed.
touch them and tell me how long the glaciers are gonna last. Like, come on. But yeah, I have like some crazy news. Well, it's not news because NASA has actually been sitting on it for a while.
Okay. And are you going to broadcast this like on what station? Like CNN, Fox News, ABC?
I thought
CBS?
this would be the perfect platform to
okay.
inform the masses.
Okay.
So you know what NASA is, right?
No.
Do you have any idea?
NASA, Ariana Grande song. NASA, you know, I'ma need space.
Have you ever heard of Perfect Pitch?
Pitch Perfect. I like that movie.
You don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm not a baseball player. If I played for the Reds, kill me because I don't know if I'd look good in red. Okay, what were you saying?
it goes with your rosacea.
It's mild rosacea.
It's mild rosacea?
Yeah.
Girl, if I put that on a chip, I'd be sweating. That shit's hot. Okay. So basically, NASA is the National Aeronautic Space Association, and they're in charge. They were put in charge by the U.S. government of exploring and conquering space.
That's a huge task. I heard space is kind of big.
I know, but
that's why it's called space.
So NASA, basically, they've been releasing all of these NASA UFO alien files. And one of the files...
Is it different from the Epstein files?
It's low-key a little bit different. Yeah.
Okay.
But it is a distraction. So basically, NASA's releasing all of these files about aliens and outer space. Exactly. And one of the files showed this photo of this rock on Mars.
There are rocks on Mars?
Dead ass.
Dead ass. Are you serious?
And I looked in the telescope. There's no paper or scissors. So I guess rock wins, you know?
That's crazy.
So they showed this satellite image of this rock on Mars. And it was
Rock
in this,
on.
Can I just finish?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. They showed this picture of this rock on Mars. A face was perfectly carved. A human face was perfectly carved in the soil. Let me show you this.
Wait, but if there's so many rocks, isn't there a chance that like one of them will look like a face? Like you look at the clouds, you're like, oh, that looks like a bunny. Like it's probably just up to chance.
No, but just look.
Wait, it's kind of hot. It's kind of really...
It or he?
Well, I don't want to put a gender to it because it could have been a woman. Could have been anything. That looks kind of cool, I guess.
So basically...
It looks like it was just like... factor. Like I don't think that the aliens put that there. That's a stupid thing to say.
You think it's stupid. Well, there are whistleblowers,
Like a referee.
low key, who worked at NASA or associating companies, and they say that this rock actually has a much deeper meaning. Play the clip.
The reason why our government is afraid to release this information is because of religion. This would probably destroy how we see ourselves. They know what's going on. They know it's a fake.
So how are we supposed to believe this? Because men are usually like all men are liars.
I was going to say, how come all whistleblowers have the same damn voice?
I know. It's kind of crazy. It's all deep and mysterious.
I think because you have to be an alpha to be that brave.
That's true. To come out like that.
Well, alphas usually don't come out. They usually stay in their closet their whole lives.
Yeah, that's true. Because they're deciding on an outfit still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're scared that other people will judge their masculinity based on who they love.
Or what kind of outfit they wear.
Exactly. So like the question of how humans would respond if aliens did build this face on Mars as sort of a signal to us.
Us.
You sound like my speech therapist. I miss her.
We have the same one.
But that question begs the question of the question, what does this mean? How would humanity react if we found aliens?
Do you want me to answer that?
I mean, I need some ideas because it's really been keeping me up at night.
First
it's like
of
you're
all,
snoring.
Take some melatonin. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Second of all, how would we react? I don't even know. I don't even know how I'd react because I'm really confused what we're even talking about.
If we find aliens, if we find proof of aliens,
Yeah.
how would humanity adjust to that new information? Would our religion become crazy, right? Would our politics be overturned? Would all of the countries unite together to form one giant continent, like Pangea?
We have the United Nations. So that's not even a possibility because it already exists.
But how would people respond if you're Christian and you find out that there are other beings on other planets? Wouldn't that like totally like corrupt your vision of what God is or who he is or where he comes from?
Well, God could also work not just on Earth, but on other planets. Like God probably invented the aliens if that's what you believe. So that means that God's even more powerful.
But what if we were
know?
What if we were to encounter these aliens in day-to-day life?
I feel like we do.
What do you mean?
I see some crazy looking people every day. What do you mean? I've seen some big heads. You have one. You could be an alien.
Thank you. Is that a compliment?
Yeah, it's
or
a compliment.
Slight.
No, it's a compliment.
Okay.
If you want it to be.
I do. I mean, somewhat. Would you date that guy?
How long ago? I mean, I have a boyfriend.
Would
but
you
if I
swipe
didn't,
right on Tinder if you saw that face?
Yeah, I think I would.
Mm-hmm.
But I need, like, how long ago was, I need more information. Like, how long ago was that carved in there?
So scientists believe it was carved 45,000 years ago.
Well, we weren't even around 45,000 years ago.
Humans were.
How?
Well, humans.
I thought it was the dinosaurs.
Girl. Humans have had a lot of actually different species of humans.
Really?
They're the Homo erectus.
Ew! Are you serious? Perverts? I know they were perverts for sure.
There was the Neanderthals.
Okay. Are
You-
they just evolving?
No, they evolved
Different
separate.
species?
Yeah. And then there were humans. And basically humans were the ones that won. Out of all of those species of humans are the ones that
Killed everyone else?
that became what we are today.
Really?
And I always have struggled, like I have survivor's guilt because I'm like, why did we survive instead of the Neanderthals?
And it's kind of like, did we kill them? And if so, like I would feel horrible about that. Like we need to repent if that's the case. Like I don't want to be accused of murdering anything or anyone.
That's why
Any
you're
animal.
vegan.
That's why I'm vegan. And if PETA found out about this, they would have a ball.
It would be like the Hunger Games Part 2.
I know. Wait, that's crazy because I feel like, but there's no way humans killed the Neanderthals because like humans wouldn't kill anything or anyone.
I know, we're a very peaceful species.
Because we have empathy and guilt. But that's actually really crazy because I didn't know about like that history.
And do you know when someone says like, oh, it's Uncanny Valley? Or like you see a face and you're like, that's Uncanny Valley?
Yeah.
People think we evolved to see things as Uncanny Valley because of these other species of humans, because they looked like us, but they weren't exactly like us.
Wait, is Uncanny Valley right next to the Hidden Valley?
Like the ranch?
Yeah.
No, girl. It's like the
Opposite?
system in your brain of how you think.
Uncanny Valley is? Okay. So,
It
but
ain't a
Hidden Valley
place.
is okay. So Hidden Valley is they're not geographically next to each other.
I don't think Hidden Valley's a thing either. I think it's
Are you
just a
serious?
ranch.
So they're lying to us.
Yeah, wait till I tell you about the Green Giant.
What about the Green Giant?
He's as real as Santa Claus.
Santa Claus isn't real. No, I knew Santa Claus isn't real, but I didn't know the Green Giant green beans. They lying to us too.
Literally,
What is real?
a corporation. will
Aliens,
sell-
I guess.
A corporation will sell you anything.
They sell you a dream. It turns into a nightmare.
Literally. But that's why our brains register like unhuman faces that way, because we were used to seeing them and interacting with them when we were cavemen.
Wait, repeat that?
I
I don't even know.
Well, they
I'm trying to
have the
process
audio. You can't say repeat that on a podcast because they can just go back.
But what if they also didn't pick up on it and they don't want to go back?
What if I don't want to repeat it?
Okay, that's okay.
You're an outfit repeater.
I'm not repeating an outfit. This is a beautiful outfit. You're repeating that outfit. You wear that tank every single day.
Because I wanted to be in the military, but they said I was too tall to fit in a tank.
That's true, and that's good because you won't be drafted.
Mm-hmm. Especially
'Cause if
in
you were,
basketball.
like- That's true. But if you were drafted into the military, like I don't even know what I would do. Like you're my best friend, and I don't know who's gonna pay your rent, your portion of the rent.
Well, I could probably sublease it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. We have a new female submission.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say our female submissions, which for those who are new here, which I would say is a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
Female is our advice segment where we give advice to people who are going through crises, which I just learned is the plural of crisis.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait.
Dead.
Okay. Thanks for that information. I didn't know that.
Of course, anytime. So basically our job in this situation is to provide a caring ear and an open mind
And a helping hand.
and a playful banter
And a hug.
and good advice
And comfort.
and
And joy.
and a home and heartfelt.
Yeah. And that's as much as we can offer, because if we do any more, we're going to be way too overextended.
And if you guys ask for money, it's just going to be awkward. So please don't ask for money again, because we only have so much.
Yeah.
Seriously, we have so much.
It's kind of crazy, especially if this Home Depot brand deal comes through.
Okay, so I'm going to play the female. Ironically, I think this is a man who submitted this
Are you serious?
because his Instagram does have a masculine name.
Okay.
Just to warn you, I know this segment is called female and we've only had
No, but we
male
don't
submissions,
discriminate.
But we don't discriminate. It's okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay, first off, female segment, really it's a little sexist for your male viewers, but it's okay. I need advice on how to stay motivated and productive when those seasonal waves of depression hit. Like, how do I keep up on my schoolwork, keep going to the gym, and, just stay on top of things when, I'm down in the dumps.
Wait, okay.
Does he mean down in the dumps, like at like the garbage dump? The recycling facility?
I can only extrapolate. But I will say, like, he's talking about schoolwork and seasonal depression, but we're about to go in the summer.
And also, you're asking me for advice on that? Like, I didn't finish school, and also, what was the other thing? Depression?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to a psychiatrist, so I really actually don't know if I can help you, and maybe I need your advice, actually.
Depression is your middle name.
And did you say something about working out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that either. So, like, really, you're asking the wrong person.
This is like asking...
Like Nancy Drew to solve a mystery.
Well, that actually would be pretty a good ask. I was going to say this is like asking Jillian Michaels how to get fat.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, she wouldn't know how to get fat. She only knows how to get skinny.
Uh-huh. Well, you didn't have to explain it. I think it was pretty obvious. It's also like asking Bernie Madoff to manage your money.
Horrible decision. Obviously, he ran a Ponzi scheme. I think that was him, right?
That was him.
Or it's like asking, like, Jennifer Aniston if she wants to be a waitress.
Mm-hmm.
Play a wait. Like, of course, like, she's an actress. Like, why would she be a waitress if she's an actress?
Why would she even consider playing one?
I know. That's ridiculous.
On a
Just,
critically acclaimed NBC show.
like, I think it's also crazy, I may add, not to go on a tangent, but if you're going to ask someone like, who's an actress to play a character with a job, you can't have them cosplay as someone that they're not. Like, that's
Exactly.
stupid. That's not even a part of their job description. Like, have them be an actor. Like, they put Joey in Friends as an actor because it's true to their life. How are you supposed to, if you're an actor, how are you supposed to play something that you're not?
Exactly.
It makes zero sense to me.
And ain't their resume going to be confusing when it says actress on Friends 1995 to 2000 whatever, but it
Waitress.
also says waitress at Central Perk or whatever.
Central Park.
Yeah, so like for me that's just confusing.
Yeah.
And thank you for pointing out that
Yeah,
paradox.
I just think it's like ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. So as for how to stay motivated, maybe I should take the lead.
Yeah, sure.
Why'd you say it like, sure? You don't
Well,
believe I can take the lead? I'm a very alpha male.
You can't keep saying you're alpha, you're beta. Just say nothing. Just don't even address it because I think everyone can read what you are. You don't even have to tell people.
Okay, well,
I can't though because I'm not that great at reading. So
yeah, well, you're working on it.
I am working on it.
And I'm not going to dyslexia. Okay. How to stay motivated. How to stay motivated. Okay, I think this is a problem that a lot of people in our generation face because we have social media and it's easy to go online and see everyone your age doing way better than you, but you have to realize that that's all fake.
Yeah, like we don't even contribute to that as content creators. Like we would never.
And we're not fake about our success. It's
No.
like the real deal. Like,
We may as well work for the real. We're that real. Yeah.
and so you're going to go online. You're going to see influencers your age, especially male influencers, selling you a course on how to be successful, going on their rented Lamborghini and jumping off their bogus yacht. But you can't believe any of that stuff. Back in the day when our parents didn't have the internet, they only compared to themselves to the people in their hometown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why they would never leave their hometown because they were doing pretty good. But when you look online, it gets hard. That being said, I think the best way to stay motivated is to have a plan. We had a plan back in the day when we moved to LA about how we wanted to achieve great success.
And that was our plan A. But our plan B was to start a podcast.
Yeah. But I was going to say our original plan was to see a psychic.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, I don't know if you guys knew this about us, but we come from I wouldn't say a long line of psychics because I don't know how far back it
Yeah.
goes, but
And
our grandma is a medium. So she can like...
She's not a small, she's not a large, she's a medium.
Yeah, Brandy Melville would never let her in, but
Yeah.
she can talk to dead people and see the future. So we've kind of always believed in the supernatural.
Yeah, like we believe in aliens.
And the show Supernatural, we believe it was probably one of the best shows ever to exist.
On the CW.
Yeah.
You guys should watch it. This is not an ad. But maybe we could reach out.
Maybe. I mean, if they're doing reruns. So basically, we come to LA and Carol's like, I want to see a psychic. And I was like, perfect. Let's make a video out of it.
Yeah.
So we reach out to 100 psychics. And I mean, our ego was telling us that all 100 would respond. We were dumbfounded when we only got one response.
I know. And I think it was because a lot of psychics aren't liars. Like they're known to be very honest. And I think that it just made them nervous that we were going to bring a camera crew to film and the camera crew just being Phillip. So I think that they were nervous that we would somehow catch them in a lie and it would ruin their career. Yeah.
And also cameras have a lot of electromagnetic charge,
Yeah.
which interferes with the psychic waves that are transmitted
Yeah.
into their brain.
Kind of like a microwave because I don't know if you guys have heard, a lot of psychics don't have microwaves. Yeah.
They Hot Pockets, they've never heard of them.
Yeah.
But
They usually only use macrowaves because they're a lot bigger and can heat up more food at one time.
so basically this one psychic responds. We get there, we say, hey, we're gonna film this, do you mind like throwing in some funny lines? And she says, no, I take my craft too seriously. I'm gonna give you a real reading or you can leave.
And I was like, okay, Martha Stewart,
Why?
because she was crafting her craft.
Does Martha Stewart do crafts?
I don't know. All I know about her is she went to jail.
For what?
I don't know. Probably making too many crafts.
Insider trading.
Why is it illegal to trade inside?
That's what I'm
you
saying.
probably don't want to do it in the rain.
Literally.
Everyone on Wall Street works in a big building with 10 computers at their desk.
Like,
Of course they shame
blows
a
my
woman.
mind. I know.
I never heard of a man in jail, like for insider trading.
I know. And don't even get me started on the outsider trading business.
Oh my gosh, overseas.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
International. So she sits Caroline down. She asks me if I want a reading, and I tell her no because, to be honest, like, my life was pretty set at that point, and I didn't need any direction.
And he can also read on his own. He doesn't need help.
Yeah, I don't need someone to read for me. So do you want to talk about your lovely reading experience?
Yeah. So the first time I learned to read was in first grade.
No,
like
about
my
the psychic.
Oh my God. Okay, clarify next time, please.
Okay.
But I was gonna say like I learned to read in like fourth grade, but it's like not a big deal.
Okay.
I don't have to get into that.
You should clarify next time.
Okay.
With shampoo, your hair's looking a little.
I just shampooed. Whatever. So Phillip and I go to the psychic. She's like, I can't say anything funny. I can't say anything forced, but you can ask me funny questions. No, but she said you can ask me funny questions.
Okay, fine.
But then I realized that my life isn't not funny and it's not a joke and it's actually really sad and serious and pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
So we asked her, I said, what? I asked her so many questions, but I will say a couple. So I asked her about my friends, and she said I was going to be friends with certain people still, and I was going to not be friends with certain people after a little while. That kind of came true. And then she told me that I'm basically going to be like Jennifer Aniston or whatever.
I thought she said Cameron Diaz.
Okay, well, whatever one's more successful, she told me I was going to be them.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it wasn't the part that they played in the movie, because I've already been a waitress at one point in my life, and I don't plan on going back.
Mm-hmm.
And then she told me I've already met my boyfriend, and I met him in August, and that's when I met him. And
what? You met him in August? You had already met him before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, we were filming this in September. She's like, you already met him at a party like last month, and I was like, okay, I've only went to one party that month, so I think I know who you're talking about. So what I'm saying is like everything that she told me came true.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need to rely more on psychics in general. A lot of people say it's hippie voodoo science, but that can't make sense, because if science is voodoo and hippie, then everything is a lie, you know? So yeah, basically she told me everything was real. Like everything that she told me came true, and she basically directed my life, and she made all those decisions for me.
So what we're trying to get at is that if you struggle to be motivated, put some money aside to go to a good psychic who's going to give you that motivation. That psychic telling her that she's going to be a A-list actress.
Well, if it's Jennifer Aniston, it's an A-list, but if it's Cameron Diaz, it's like a B-list.
Yeah. Her telling you that keeps you motivated and keeps you waking up every morning. Granted at 3 p.m., but it keeps you working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also, if she didn't tell me I'd already met my boyfriend, maybe I wouldn't have been dating him right now. But she told me that that's going to be my boyfriend. So I said, perfect. And then I reached out to him, and he wanted to date me. So then we dated.
You reached out to him?
Like we don't have to get into like the logistics of it all, but he was like, he already like was
had
in love
showed
with me.
interest.
Yeah. Like he was already in love with me or whatever.
So it wasn't desperate.
No, not at all.
Okay. So I think the name of the game is play life like a video game, and understand that reaching out to these characters can help you level up. So for example, the psychic will help you level up. You need some sort of guidance and something to live for. If it's not a psychic,
It's a guidance counselor in high school.
It's the person on the subway who lends you an ear.
It's your mom.
It's your dad.
It's Joe.
It's mama. I feel like we came up with a lot of good discussion on this episode.
Yeah, I think that's the point of a podcast.
Well, like, I think it's still good to celebrate it. You can be a construction worker and celebrate the building when it's done.
That's true. Or you could be like a doctor and celebrate saving someone's life. Or you could celebrate being a zookeeper and killing Harambe.
Or you could be the kid who Harambe attacked and celebrate being the chosen one.
Yeah, like, and do you think if that kid wrote a college essay that he got a gorilla killed, he would get into any university? Probably not. That's like the biggest story. That's like the biggest memory he probably has. And everyone probably hates him for it.
I'm sorry, but it looked like fun.
Are you serious? Did he hop the fence?
He jumped in the fence and Harambe was just like dragging him around. But that looks like fun, and it was nothing my brothers wouldn't do.
That's true.
I was like,
He was
it was
like
just
playing with
siblings
Harambe.
fighting. Yeah.
Like, how many people could say that they hung out with a gorilla?
And Harambe, I thought that's like saying you hang out with a human and it's Taylor Swift. I wouldn't want to hang out with her though.
That's
She'd
like
bring her boyfriend.
That's the most famous. That's the most famous gorilla in the world.
It was. It's the Michael Jackson of gorillas. It's Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue is the most famous gorilla. And do you think he even gets royalties? And also, who names a gorilla Glue? That's a horrible name. It's like naming a baby Paper.
Yeah, that name didn't stick, but the glue did.
Yeah, it actually is really good. One time I used it as chapstick and I couldn't talk for a week.
It was the best week of my life.
Anyway, that's really funny. Dang. R.I.P. Harambe. He died at our local zoo.
Mm-hmm. We actually saw him before he died. Like, we went on trips to his exhibit.
That's the thing. I would tell people that as a fun fact, but I realized that he actually was really young when he died. So he wasn't there when we went to the zoo.
Oh, so we just assumed another gorilla was Harambe?
Yeah.
What does that say about us? Yeah.
Like, we should be able to tell what gorilla is who.
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't have the facial recognition for gorillas.
Well, yeah,
yet.
AI wasn't. At that time, you couldn't even use your phone for like your passcode. So
no way we would have recognized him.
do you think animals at the zoo have to wear collars so everyone knows like who's who? Because they're domesticated.
I think they should wear collars. I don't know if they do, but
because if they get out, like how are they supposed to catch them? They need a leash.
Well, maybe they don't have caller ID.
That's true.
So they get a lot of scammers.
Yeah. And I guess it's easier for someone to steal them if they have a collar. Because they could just put it on a leash and take it out of the zoo. And some of those animals look really human-like.
I know this girl in my kindergarten.
Yeah.
She was a orangutan. Her mom
Really?
raised her as a child.
Are you serious?
She had a birth certificate and all.
Wait, so I guess monkeys are smart enough. Did the teacher know she was an orangutan?
She did better than a lot of the students in my class.
Did people just think she was really hairy and her mom wouldn't let her shave?
No, her name was Sally, but I think she met Harry later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so interesting. Did you become her friend?
We were kind of friends, but she was sort of like a little bit flaky.
And also, I feel like I remember you telling me this, that like it was sometimes hard to understand her.
She was just someone really hard to understand. We would make plans to like play outside, and she would just climb in the trees.
Oh, that's so annoying.
And she knew I was scared of heights, and I was like, bruh.
You've got to be kidding me right meow.
But I did sit next to her at lunch because I could always trade my bananas.
Did she steal your bananas?
Yeah, she always stole my bananas.
I hate that. Everyone knows the banana is the best part of the meal.
It makes me go bananas.
Is that what she sounded like?
I'm just kidding. I didn't go to school with a damn monkey. You guys will believe anything. It's like Gullible's written on the ceiling.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
Wait, Gullible's on the ceiling?
No, that was a metaphor. Or a euphemism. I don't even know what euphemism means. It's just one of those
hate it
words.
when people say that because it's like, doesn't that mean like putting someone down? Like we don't got to get all dark here. We don't have to talk about death. And I hope they didn't euphemize that monkey like they did Harambe.
I don't
Double
know
whammy.
what they did. They just be killing any animal they have the chance to, which is really bad. Humans are killers.
Do you think they stuffed Harambe and keep him like in the the hallway at the monkey exhibit?
He should be in Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
He should be in the Met.
What do you mean in the Met?
The Met.
Do you think Kim would wear his skin?
She would do anything for attention.
Do you think she'd rip it? No. Harambe's pretty
with
big.
Her BBL, maybe.
BBL, maybe.
But also, monkeys have huge asses.
When a woman gets pregnant, is that just a BBL for your stomach?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. And like, it's crazy because a lot of people actually don't want like their stomach to get bigger like that. Usually they want it to be in their butt. But I heard a lot of women are getting fat pumped into their stomachs these days. So men will give up their train seats to them on the subway. It's a life hack.
You think humanity will get so evolved that we'll eventually be able to grow babies in the butt so the butt looks bigger? Two birds with one scone, and then the twins could be in each one.
Like in a stomach and then
well, each cheek could be a twin.
What if you have triplets?
And then one is bigger than the other, or two babies are half the size of the other one.
Wait, that's funny. That would be painful.
This is food for thought.
Because then you would sit on them all the time.
This is food for thought. We need to put y'all on a diet.
Yeah, we do too much thinking on this podcast.
I swear we could think through some of the hardest problems, but we're saving that for another episode.
Yeah, we should do an episode where we have like the craziest unsolved theories of the universe and we solve them.
Wait, that's a good
Is that
idea.
actually good?
That's a good idea. Wait, can we do that next week?
Like gravity or something.
Gravity's solved, girl.
Really?
Yeah, that was Newton.
No, we went over this. That's the food that I like to eat.
The Newton bars?
Yeah, it's so good.
Girl, they have like 80 grams of sugar.
I know. You told me that last time.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't eaten them since.
Yeah, I can tell.
Thank you.
Those 2 pounds might have turned to 3. We love you guys. Thanks for putting up for it. Thanks for putting up with us.
Thank you for
putting out with us.
Ew, stop. guys, I just want to remind you, like, don't be ugly, to be honest.
Don't
it's not
be
that
ugly.
hard.
It's not that hard.
You guys are listening to the podcast. If you made it to the end of the episode, you're getting closer to not being ugly and being more educated.
Being ugly is a sin, and we just want to make sure you get to heaven.
And if you get to heaven, you should bring your man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, one of the cameras turned off.
You always point it out when one of the cameras died. No one will notice. It's the Barbra Streisand effect.
Keep talking about Barbra Streisand. She's like 90 years old.
She's a gay icon.
She's a guy con. Do you think you'll be the next guy con?
Gays can't be gay icons. It can only be straight women.
Wait, really?
Unfortunately, yeah. So maybe you could be it. With those pearls, maybe. Gays love pearls.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because the pearl also had to come out from the oyster.
The world is my oyster. Baby, come touch the pearl. I just came up with that right now.
Which is crazy because sometimes you rhyme better than like...
Dr. Seuss.
I was going to say orange because it doesn't rhyme.
What do you mean?
Whatever. Okay. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Don't be ugly.
Don't be ugly. See you next Tuesday.
Okay.